Bro is the Michael Jordan of basketball.
No, I'm not! Hi. I don't think I really need to introduce Balatro. Pretty much everyone knows about Balatro, including your grandmother, so yeah, no real need. But did you know we can have mods? There's actually a pretty robust modding scene with a lot of different options out there, ranging from the simple quality of life things like Jogger Display, Calder, and Handy, to texture mods like Dark Mode and Celestial Funk, to even full-on gameplay mods like the ever-popular Cryptid, Bunko, Paperback. Point is, there's a lot of options in the wild, and there's a good wiki for Balatro modding called the Modded Balatro Wiki, where you can easily find and download these mods, and I highly recommend it. In fact, I set up a bit of a sample platter today to show off some mods. Well, maybe not a sample platter, and more of an overstuffed turducken, because today I put way too many mods than you should reasonably add in a Balatro, without it instantly crashing at startup anyway. How many? Well, the exact amount will be at the end, but the more important question is, how does this play exactly? Well, it's best to watch and find out. I did a couple runs with this, and this is about how it went. How do I start this? How do I start every recording with a cough? Alright, this is take 2 on me recording this, because the original time I tried recording it, a goddamn tornado happened, so thankfully I'm fine, but, you know, not a great experience. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm going to play like a somewhat competent deck. I guess we'll do this just for like searching things out, and then the sandbox sleeve. I should probably also like point out like some of the mod stuff. I'm not going to go over the specific details, but deck I'm going to be using, which is the membership deck, is going to be from Ortalab, and I'm going to be using sleeve, which is the sleeve itself is its own mod, but it has a bunch of compatibilities, which in this case this is from SDM0 stuff, plus 2 Joker slots, 2 antis to win. Then there are a whole bunch of stakes, including the cryptid stakes here. We're going to play on turbo stake just so that we can actually interface with one of the mods that I added in, and hopefully we don't crash and die horribly. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, I have to remember I need to play like actually competently now. Oh, actually I could have just won with that. Oh, I probably could have won with that because I have High Priestess on. I forgot, I actually managed to get it to work. Okay, so I just played a hand. I'll talk about High Priestess and Highest Priestess in a moment. Let's just go ahead and talk about just this screen. So we're going to be on this screen for a bit. So yeah, I picked the Turbo Stake, which, like I mentioned, interfaces with one of the mods I have installed. Which one? Well, it's this one over here that says Skill Tree, which if you open it up, as you can see, there are skills to unlock in here. Yeah, I can unlock skills. Wow! We have this here, which this is a spell from Betma Spells. This is an energy card from Pokemon. This is for Zodiac cards, which we'll talk about that later. This is a charm from Bakery, which are actually pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually buy this one, though. There's one that I think is really good early on, but... So, is my membership deck actually working? Free reroll. Well, it doesn't seem like it's actually applying here. Interesting. There's also all these slots here, too, like on the side. It's actually 5 total here, because this charm here actually goes under these. Meanwhile, this, which is a spell, goes into this bottom slot right here. There's also a related one called Betma Abilities, which is in this slot up here. And then the 2 spots here are for Maximus and Riviere specifically. One of them is for the exchange coupons for like the shop modifiers. The other one is for horoscopes, which basically like challenges to get extra rewards, to get extra benefits rather. There's also choose 1 of 4 special summon jokers, which is from Joyous Spring. I'm probably not going to be using any of these because these are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and like they are certainly Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Plus, not to mention overall with all the mods mashed together, there's no way I'm going to make a reasonable Yu-Gi-Oh deck, so... there's Undertale. Let's do Divination. This tag, why not? Earn half the chip value of... And have one selected card as money. Okay. And then... To the Void. I haven't talked about this at all. To the Void. Let's go ahead and do that. I guess we're gonna be going for like high straights. The idea. Uh-oh. Okay, so I don't think membership deck is membership deck is kind of bad actually. All right, well that's the end of our run. Hey, Ragbot, you got any comments on this?
I threw up.
Okay, well it's fine. Try going to the main menu and try to play. I just completely bypassed this. Okay, yeah. All right, so that doesn't work. I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna pick a different deck. Grab paintbrush. I'll also grab this as well. Cause like with fridge magnet, I'll be fine. Economy what? Uh-oh.
7 out of 10.
Man, that's a pretty high rating for it. Oh god, and even the crash lock bugged. I just selected the card, man. That's all I did. We're not immune to crashes, by the way. Like, big surprise. I honestly don't even know the exact amount of mods I have, but I have all these mods. There is no way I'm not at least getting some stray crashes. Let's see. What if I pick a different card? Okay, I might actually know what's happening here. Because although it says it's from Highest Priestess, I imagine that is not cooperating with the anaglyph lens. Really not looking at. Okay, hold on. Bust out the controller. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, this runs just fuck then. Okay, all right, don't do that. I thought you could sell those. I have not had like a good scoring Joker in a bit. Cycle detected in table. What do you mean? Frick.
I'm a little pig boy.
Dude, what does this have to do with this? I'm gonna keep trying. You can't stop me. Put me back in, coach. Cycle detected. What do you mean the cycle is detected again? All right, guys. So it was nice. I think Highest Priestess has to go. I'm sorry, because I did manage to get it working, but it seems like it's not consistently working. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it from the list. Eventually, I'm going to get a run that actually has the intent of getting to the final ante, but still working on that right now. Just to make sure, we're just gonna do a fairly new run here. Okay. Also, this basically means I have to play more than one. So, you're punished. Actually, this is Spectrum. I might do it. Yeah. Hey, Spectrum, let's go. Joker. Give 5 as much base chip. So does that mean? Does that just mean it's 5? I mean, I can't buy it anyway. But does that mean it just adds 5 chips to each card? And it's rare? Mystery Joker. Ooh. It's a rare tag when boss blind. That seems like really good, right? Yeah, get in here. Chips. Okay. Oh, we have a flush. Somehow we've got like a natural flush with 6 suits. I haven't actually specifically addressed the 6 suits thing, haven't I? Well, there's more than 6, but for some explanation here, this here is 6 suits, which is the moon and star cards that you see here, which is basically its own standalone mod, and as you can see, you can have it like just start in decks. It makes flushes harder to go for because since you have an extra 2 suits, it's harder to actually pull for the flushes. So it's kind of more like a roughly 1 in 6 chance of pulling a specific suit rather than a 1 in 4. I say roughly because I know it changes as you play, but it's that. There's also Crowns and Stars. This one I think it's Paperback that has these. There's the Halberds and Fleurons, which are Bunko. And then there's Threes, which I think is from Minty's silly little mod, or whatever it was more specifically called. Come on! Yeah, see, it's like, trying to go for the flush is definitely like a gamble. Gravity. Plus 5 levels to all poker hands, minus 1 level. Oh, so that's just, it's a food joke. Does it actually, like, update on the card? I'm gonna at least beat this real quick. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, just do that. Okay. Now I have a free one. Scored face or ace cards have their rank set to 10. Oh, that's interesting. So we can like make a 10 deck, which would be nice for 10-4 if we had it, or walkie-talkie rather. All right, now here's the test. Okay, so it does actually reset. Okay, I was wondering if it could maybe be cheated out, but also I haven't talked about the Balatro Kino. Like they've been popping up, but like there's so much to talk about. I have so many mods. Scoring card is adjacent to a card that is one rank lower or higher. It gives multiple equal to 1 times its rank. Doesn't that just mean straights? Straights. I'm gonna grab that. So try going for. Oh, probably do it like this. That actually still counts for Baby Driver, apparently. Alright, well, it's more 10s. Perfect. Trigger all playing cards used in scoring once. You have a perfect... What does a perfect hand mean? I assume it means all 5, right? Like you're using all 5 cards? Honestly, it's not bad. Either way, we are definitely going to be culling our deck to be mostly 10s with this guillotine here. Thank you, Mystery Joker. Like I said, this just seems really good, especially since it's a common and it doesn't remove itself. Of course, it needs to be, yeah, scored. Yeah, okay. Baby Driver. Okay, this statements from the Dread Jokers. The thing with this is that I'm pretty sure these are broken. Whenever I was doing like the testing, which my testing was basically start with the smaller mods and then work up. Statements were working for a while, but then suddenly they just kind of stopped. I don't know what caused it, but either way, I will not be able to do anything with that, so. Okay, well, clearly this is when I go for the straight. Thing is, I don't think Baby Driver's broken on this. Oh, it's broken. Social experiment. For each scored non-face card with extra chips less than 928, doubles chips, give it to the next card and strip its rank to 0. What? What does that mean? Brain power.
My timbers shivered.
That's sorry, I didn't mean to collateral you with that. I mean, there is like the 0 rank stuff. Could that work for like the 10s? So it would just be like an Omega 10? Maybe, but I don't entirely like the idea of it. Maybe it's like if I use these lower cards here, like I can do like low straights and kind of like set it up that way. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. We'll see if that cooperates. Also, here it's gemstones. The thing is, we're probably not gonna. Okay, let's be real here. I already mentioned the whole like mod thing. It does also mean that some like consumable mods also just like don't show up very often. Like, obviously there's 2 modded ones here, but like in terms of gemstones, it's like these things are not popping up very often, so it's like, yeah. The thing is, to use a gemstone, you need a gemstone slot, and in order to do that, you need a gemstone pack, which I don't have, so it's like, well, shit. I'm hoping messed up. The rightmost Joker to polychrome, sure, that's pretty good. For up to into the most common suit for it. Was this random? Void. I guess. Okay. I haven't been interacting with these at all, by the way. I should probably get Glitch Seed though. Glitch Seed's pretty good. Alright, so let's try doing low straights. Actually, no. Ace 2, 3. But that'll become a 10 with guillotine. Give me a 5. Damn it. Okay, you know what? This is a full house here though. Yeah, I just want to see how this works. That was, hold on, I gotta look. 168! I have some additional zeros now, which give 0 chips. So
It's gonna be one really weird setup here.
and what the fuck is a charge? Yeah, 0.25 per charge. At this Joker is 0. To what? To what? Anyway, you want to go to the Void? All right, so we haven't interacted with this very much, but the Void's actually pretty cool. This is Rift Raft, more specifically, is the mod. As you can see, whenever you open a booster pack, you can decide to send some cards to the Void, and they end up in here, which you can always check in the deck here. So in this case, it's just uranium. With Void packs, they are negative packs, so they are in addition to everything else. But the nice part about it is that you can kind of modify this pool with these cards here, and they could be all sorts of different things. But you can add cards to the pool, you can copy cards, all that kind of stuff. You can add 3 random spectral cards, which is actually pretty good sounding. Retrieve 3 consumables, add a random Joker, add 5 random tarot cards, receive a non-negative copy of any selected card. Let's do... I like the idea of banishments. Well, here, actually, let's see. Mount Evid. Plus 5 hand size, lose all discard. I'll go ahead and get rid of Perfect Ballot because, like, it could be interesting, but the thing is like, it doesn't work with Social Experiment. And that's what I'm going for. And I also don't really have enhancements. So we'll go ahead and do this. Therefore, we just have Mount Evid here. Thank you, Undertale. Oh, yeah, actually, we can do... Oh, actually, you know what we can do? Hold on. I just realized. It just dawned on me. It'll be moons, so we can do this. And then we can also put our 10 over here. But I think ideally we should probably like that. So, in other words, with Social Experiment, it'll be like double, 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 and then it goes on to the 10s. Right? Yeah. We'll also be getting a bunch of zeros, which I think will be pretty interesting. So now we got one good like 10 here. Okay, we're kind of cooking here. We're kind of cooking.
This is literally my weakness.
Wait, which part of it? The guillotine? I think that's anybody's weakness, really. All right, guys, who's ready to gamble? I'm not gambling. I'm not a gambler. Open this up. This is an entirely separate thing. Balatro Sim. Go with the trash can. But I will go ahead and send you to the Void. You know, because I can. Oh, hey, you're back. Playing cards lose a rank when played. Probably shouldn't do the 10s thing, then. Like that. So we could do this, though. Because then it'll be like the 10s. Well, the only thing with it is like it's like I guess I don't know what the order on it is actually. I guess we'll go ahead and do this. Wait. Wait, I gotta check something. Hold on. It doesn't say here. Hold on. Can I even explain? I'm not even sure if I can explain that. Oh, that is something, all right. Asgore. Oh, that actually seems really good. If you want to know what happened, what I'm pretty sure what happened there, that was the unstable mod card ranks. And apparently it does actually work with the fallacy. I don't know what the fallacy is from, though, which is what I was trying to figure out. But apparently those count as aces or face cards to guillotine from Maximus. So therefore, they turn them into 10s, which is really, really funny. Enhance the selected Joker random. Oh, yeah. There's also the 45-degree tarots. This one's also Maximus, right? No, more fluff. Bonus. 3 random enhanced arts. Okay. I guess we'll do bonus on the 10s. There you go. Bonus cards. I'm not skipping any noon ordeal. Oh, you can't even skip it. Yeah, that's Lobotomy Corp. I don't know anything about Lobotomy Corp. The actual mod itself seems pretty cool. I don't know anything about Lobotomy Corp, but it's like interesting. That's correct. I need to get consumables too. Actually, it just kind of dawned on me. Buy. Probably should use that. Uncommon voucher. Actually, we'll just go ahead and use the Hermit real quick. Why can't I send these to the void? Like creative. Oh. Okay. Oh, I literally can't send it to the void. Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll go ahead and take this then. If nothing else, it means that whenever I sell something, if I want to get rid of it, I can just do the random enhancements. You. Understood.
Bro is getting it done.
No, we're not. Oh, it just dawned on me. I haven't done these. I haven't done these at all. Fucking okay. Apparently, I can't. Game decided no.
They will never be ballin'.
Shut up. Okay, so I guess we're just not gonna touch that part because I guess that one also broke in the process. I like how in the process of doing this, I have effectively figured out multiple ways of getting fucked up. Try it. Okay, all right. I want to at least try it one more time. I'm desperate. Okay.
That was not Pog.
He said it more succinctly than I did. Really, it was not Pog. Oh hey, it's dawned on me that we have coin here. Coin's like the best charm in bakery, as far as I'm concerned. When Blind's defeated, +1 hand. Oh. Immediately fight Crimson Dawn after beating this hand? But why, though? And this card is just going crazy. 4 more hands, play this round. All cards debuff until it's broken. Oh, okay, alright, well, I don't have to worry about it, I guess. Okay, so there is actually an effect to that. I don't remember this from like previous ones. Greater any hand with +30 chips and things. Maybe. Yeah, sure. One. Oh, I think it was the 3 of the kind. Okay. This. Mainly because these are consumables I can add. I can just go ahead and put that in here because the point is specifically just to be there for Asgard. Hold on to them. Ah! Let's just do that. Play one of these as well. Oh, it literally does. It actually literally doesn't matter. Oh well. I have a kind. Yeah, we're fine. Man, thank God I have bismuth. Whatever for each Joker or 2. That's not very good. Like that's not very good for a rare. So I really need to pick up the pace a little bit. I think I pretty much talked about like the vast majority of the stuff. So I mean, I might be at the point where probably get away with switching off of Social Experiment, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. I'll still try to, but at least grab the Mega Arcana. Times 2 Molten loses 3. Oh, so this is kind of like okay. We get Hitmonlee for every card below somebody. Okay, actually, I can't tell how many I got. So I apparently have 20 and 21 of each of these. I could honestly probably just. Okay, well, I guess you're here for now. And then enhance one of the premium. I guess we'll go ahead and make it you, because I don't mind losing the money, and also with Social Experiments. It's not less than 28, so we should be okay with it. Count for this as well. It's not scored, but I'm just curious if it will. Oh, okay. Post count. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is getting a little out of hand, I think. I don't think Hitmonlee is legitimately doing anything. What's in the Jumbo Standard Pack? There's threes. Hit moons, familiar. Create a familiar terror when only this card is discarded. Sure, I guess? Discard $0 to earn 4 money. Thing is, I can't discard period right now, so. Alright, social experiment. It was fun, but I think this is where we part ways. Because we can actually like reasonably play 5 of the kinds here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Still have guillotine and everything to get more 10s, but about the most I can do. Do I have literally anything in the void right now? Oh yeah, I have another Mount Abbott. Actually, yeah. Yeah, if I can grab another Mount Abbott, that'd be great. 1 Joker. Create 2 copies of 1 selected card. Trade consumables. Add negative. Random. Hitmonlee's not gonna do anything, so we could probably just get another one of these. Get like a huge hand. We could also just try to go for random negative. The thing is, like it could be the stupid, well, arguably not stupid, but for some reason similarly named like negative edition that gives a consumable slot instead. I think it's Order Lab. But anyway, we'll go ahead and just do Mimicry here. Get another Abbott. Abbott. Yeah, and one of these, yeah. We're more than 2 times. Only own Jokers appear, plus 20 reroll. More Abbotts. It could be Asgore, actually. Grabbed. Yeah, all these zeros. Spectrum 5. They don't have any chips, but will it matter? I don't think it will. Oh, right, they get converted to 10s anyway. That's right. I'm going to experiment a bit. I still have the 5 of the kind. No, it'll be fine. Old. He looks so sad. No. Was this one cryptid? Yeah, it is cryptid. Okay. Blocking shield. Hand always scores at least 10% of the required score. I actually forget what the mementos do. I can get both of these, so I'm gonna do that. Copies abilities to the right, so might as well do that, right? Oh, incompatible. I mean, really, if I want to go for score, I could just do this, right? Alright, let's see. Add maroon. Oh, memento. These are kind of like spectrals. Okay. And 1 in 4 chance to set money to -10. I think I'll be fine. Maroon seal. Trigger leftmost card. Okay. On you. This is Zodiacs, which basically these enhance the next card played, which could be flush 5s. Plus 4 levels to next flush 5 and turn 3 leftmost cards into the central scored card. Yeah. Basically means like if I get like the really good like 10s, I can. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna deliberately play the not good ones then, I guess. It's safe. Old blueprint safe. Set ante to next multiple 8 -1. Destroy 4 playing cards per ante skip. Is this a consumable? It is a consumable. Okay. Interesting. Aberration. Aberration is not going to do anything because it is part of Fool's Gambit. And more specifically, what Fool's Gambit does is that it takes the vanilla Jokers, which, as you may have noticed, we have not seen any of. And what aberrations do is essentially flip a Joker from its vanilla version to an alternate version. But because they're vanilla Jokers, it doesn't fucking mean anything. Hey, it's a consumable slot. Zip packet. I think that's the bunch of Jokers. Bunch of Jokers. Okay. Oh, it's not flush 5. Okay, Spectrum 5, because it is specifically a flush 5 that it means. Okay. Distinct. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, there goes the blueprint, yeah. For a moment, I was like, huh? Yes, the color card. These are from Morphluf? Yeah. You could have soul card. Well, I mean, yeah. I still have, yeah, I do still have consumables in here. You know what? Actually, that's worth it. Be 1 Joker One selected joke. Oh, I can get. There we go. We got 3 Mount Ebbets. Let's go. Oh my god. Is this the same thing? So we have like the vast majority of my deck in hand. And I still can't play the Flesh 5. What is this shit? I'm just gonna go ahead and play this Flesh. Mainly because this is gonna be 10. Do this, so it'll re-trigger the leftmost card when it did. Well, actually, what I could probably do is that. Because if it's leftmost card, then yeah, that's just more chips. I don't mind losing the money. Like, you think I give a shit? Else, I guess.
Bro is the Michael Jordan of basketball.
No, I'm not! Oh, why did they crash there? And of course, the crash log is like mostly empty space, so there's no way I'm gonna be able to fucking find out what it was. No, no! No, we were doing so well! Well, here's the mod list. These are all the mods I have on. Some of them have like additional challenge stuff in it and everything, but yeah, it is well,
Yes, speak your truth.
it's what truth? What truth is there to be had in this situation? We have hit the end of the horizon. I think I genuinely don't think I could do much more. I'm gonna try loading it one more time. Yeah, no, it's just okay. It seems to be something to do with the Strange library. I guess I'll see if I can maybe get away with it, but I'm gonna try turning off all the strange, all the ones associated with it. If it ends up like horribly crashing, I'm just gonna call that good. I was hoping to at least beat a run. I mean, really, I think the true culprit was Lobotomy Corporation, but crash here. Right. We're still alive, baby. Can I turn it back on after this? God damn it! Okay, that one I can't actually remove because I currently have one of the things, so it's gonna break. So, okay. Yeah, I think that's it.
This is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, me too. I just... Well, that's it! Here, okay, what I'm going to at least do is, I'm going to show off, like, just the numbers in the collection. I'm not gonna go over every single thing because, this is definitely... If I did that, I would be here for, like, 5 days. So, I'm going to at least re-enable the mods I just disabled. We're just gonna look at the collection number here, just so that way you have an idea of, exactly what we're dealing with here. 2,830 jokers, 158 decks, 240 vouchers, 905 consumables out of 43 types, 36 editions, 200 booster packs, 141 tags, 231 blinds. Then we have, that's 100 editions for enhancements, 23 seals, and then a whole bunch of other things here, including 39 stickers, 10 charms, 21 gemstones, 94 sleeves. In terms of Grim, there is, although we weren't able to actually use it, 77 skills and 6 paper clips, which I think I mentioned paper clips like once, and that was it. Why is there another thing of gem slots? So yeah, that's what this yeah. I think in terms of the amount it gave 84, but I wouldn't personally count any of the texture-based mods. So like, I am counting the quality of life ones. This would be 83 because Malwork's entirely cosmetic. So 83. Yeah, and then there's like 2 dark modes, so it's 82, 81. And Grim just ended up not working anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and disinclude that, so it'll be 80. So it's 80 mods that can kind of work, or at least work well enough that you can maybe play it through its entirety and finish a run without crashing. So for the finale, I was able to get up to 80 mods running and actually like usable in the context of this. There's obviously still crashes, and even if there weren't any crashes, I probably still wouldn't recommend you do this because it is an absolute mess. The pool is super bloated, so you don't get to interact with the specific mods in any meaningful way, and just overall, yeah, it's a rough time. But it was pretty fun with all the bullshit that was happening, though. and all the bugginess of it. So, yeah. And to finish off this video, I'm going to have Reactbot have his final closing thought.
Proverbs chapter 21 verse 19. It is better to live in a desert land than with a quarrelsome and fretful woman.
My man!